Que ondas tu pecho arriba, las manos, caballo moreno, penetra tu barrio.
I don't get this. This was never.
This is where every top-level footballer wants to be after a long season. The Champions League final, only two teams left in the battle for Europe's Premier Club competition. My name's Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary on this final tonight by Lee Dixon. It's Paris Saint-Germain. Well, is he going to give them the advantage? Keeper's contribution, but what next? Tremendous block. Borussia Dortmund, such a huge club, and you think back to their victory in the Champions League final against Juventus in 1997. Then the disappointment, of course, at the last hurdle at Wembley 2013 in the old German final against Bayern.
Yeah, absolutely. I can very much relate to Dortmund and the way they've come through from being a smaller, less fancy club, if you like. A little bit like the Arsenal team I played in. George Graham building a team around teamwork, and I think...
Immaculately placed by Cavani. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Edinson Cavani now. Well, a few years ago, we didn't really think of Paris Saint-Germain as potential Champions League winners. Suffice it to say, Lee, those days are gone.
Well, absolutely, and it's about time, really, that France...
Still alive. And the cross is very much on. Keeper didn't quite do enough. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Neymar. Draxler now. The goal then for Paris Saint-Germain, the first one of this Champions League final.
Oh, they've got the noses in front. Can they stay there? Now the other team are playing catch-up.
And back in business, advantage PSG. This is Neymar. Cavani. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. He plays it short. And it's Cavani. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Here's Mbappe. Cavani. Neymar. Terrific block there. Corner given to PSG. Fired in by Neymar. No-nonsense clearance. And options in the centre. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. Axel Witsel. The ball with Marco Reus. Lost possession. Cavani with a slide rule pass. It's going to be Neymar. And into the net for PSG.
Genius. It really is genius. What a finish.
So 2-0 now. He's given us away. Pulisic. Now Philip. Cavani. And Neymar. And cleared away. Rabiot. Pulisic. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Edinson Cavani now. And just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Interesting to compare and contrast PSG now with PSG a few years ago. Lee, you played against them in a pretty big contest before the big money came in.
Yeah, the semi-final in '94, the Cup Winners' Cup. They had a few good players. They had the one exceptional one in David Ginola, and guess whose job it was to mark him? That'll be mine. Fortunately, I came out on top. Well, the team did, and we got to the final.
Pulisic now. He's in control of the situation. And it's Cavani. fine reaction. The goal scored by Kylian Mbappe. Well, it's one thing knowing what he can do. It's another thing altogether attempting to stop him.
Well, as we see, there'll be an inquest between keeper and defenders. He'll be saying, where were you? And they'll be saying, why didn't you catch it?
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Well, regaining possession for his side, cleverly. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. And a PSG corner. It's Neymar's corner. Not messing around with that clearance. Over it comes. Attending to his defensive chores. And that is that. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Manuel Akanji. The ball with Marco Reus. Maximilian Philipp. They've lost the ball, Dortmund. And forward this time goes Neymar with options aplenty. Just wanted to get it out of there. So a corner here. The delivery from Neymar. Well thumped clear. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, if he plays like that in the second half, we're in for a real treat. He's scored, he's direct, creative, and he unnerves defenders.
Schmelzer. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. Cavani. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Clattered away. It is to be a throw-in. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Draxler now. He has plenty of support. Rabiot. Terrific block there. And cleared away. Oh, he's likely asking himself, why did I shoot from so far out?
Well, he's not the only one. I'm asking him, and all his teammates are too.
Edinson Cavani now. Given away. And Philipp. And a strong tackle. Neymar. Verratti. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And that is offside. Good control under pressure. Mbappe with it. Well, he's given us away. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Keeper didn't quite do enough. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Substitution it is for Dortmund. Neymar. Good numerical situation. Prepared to take on the shot. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Mbappe's finish, his goal. He really is a true force of nature.
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Marco Reus. Maximilian Philipp. 15 minutes remaining. Running towards goal, one man to beat. The goal scored by Kylian Mbappe. Well, as pure finishers go, there aren't many better than this man. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. It's with Dahoud. Neymar. Verratti. Edinson Cavani now. Borussia Dortmund have given it away. And a goal kick will be next. Akanji has it. Wolf with it. Maximilian Philipp. Kagawa. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Neymar. Cavani. Inside the final 5 minutes now. This is Neymar. Cavani with a slide rule pass. Is it going to be? Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
The delivery from Neymar. And using his strength to shield the ball. Here's Marquinhos. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Wolf with it. Now Rabiot. Marco Reus. An incisive pass. And Reus might be in. Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
And that's a deep corner. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant, brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets.
Full time! Parisian pride shines through. PSG have cleared the final hurdle in the Champions League.
Well, almost no words are needed. You just look down at the celebrations, the relief after the final whistle.